Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to Super Mario Odyssey. I'm the ringmaster of the shit show, and to my right is my lion.
I'm a lion.
He doesn't want to say anything about it, I guess.
I said I'm a lion!
He's a lion, motherfucker, and we're moving on! He made the executive decision to move on. Holy fucking shit.
You got a few moons there.
Just a few, huh? Do the moons put a sail on our...
Yeah, make our sail bigger.
We already have 75 moons.
Not
What
shabby,
the fuck?
When you consider we only need 500 to get the best ending. We're only just now going to the third one.
I just realized if I'm not playing the game, I'm not paying attention to the game whatsoever. I'm not even kidding.
Alright, so we have a choice here.
Lake or wooded? I like wooded. Fuck water levels.
Shorter but less interesting.
Okay.
This one is huge, but it's more interesting.
I guess you better go with the tiny one first, then.
This one kind of sucks.
I guess we'll go with the Lake Kingdom.
It kind of sucks, but the Wooded Kingdom is really pretty cool.
You gotta go to both, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then why the fuck did they make you choose?
George just goes to one and then the other.
Did we save the band, or did he get the ring?
I think we saved it.
Okay. Well, then I don't care what happens. We only have enough moon juice to get us to the next item. Woo! Cowboy Mario saves the day yet again.
Cowboy up.
We kidnapped Tiara. Her name's fucking Tiara?
That's not very good, is it?
No! I mean,
Well, so
Cappy's a little bit funnier than
so
that.
we did get the binding band, so we...
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, I didn't remember seeing one of the rabbits, like, give it back to you whenever they got fucking murked, so... Homing cap throw.
Stop trying to tell me...
After throwing your cap, shake the controller to perform a homing cap throw. Your cap will fly forward the nearest enemy you can see. It's super handy when your aim is a little off. Or if you suck, total garbage. Let's read up on the Lake Kingdom. It's a lake and a kingdom. There's a famous... Oh, a lock lady dress. Ooh.
Very prestigious.
Very bougie.
Or whatever.
Are we running out of moon juice? Is that why it's leaking gold behind us?
I wouldn't think so. We got about 50 more than we needed to finish the
Nah,
level.
dude. It's all fucking arbitrary. Man, we land unceremoniously, don't we? Brutals over the lake. Oh, the Brutals are there.
I think we
They're still all there. I thought you fucking killed all of them.
No, they don't die.
The Brutals, they're here too. Well, yeah, they need that fucking wedding dress, dude. You know you can't come on your wedding night unless it's on your fucking wife's wedding dress.
Is that true?
I didn't do it, but I hear there's a big community of folks that do.
Is that true?
Also, why the hell would you want to ruin almost $1,000 dress, if not more than $1,000?
Yeah, I guess on one hand you're never going to wear it again.
But I don't know. Some women are very. It's weird to me that that's a thing because your spouse, your wife, will get to keep her dress. The male doesn't get to keep anything. I feel like there's really not, unless you bought maybe studs or something for your. Or, what are they called? The wrist...
Cufflinks.
Cufflinks, thank you. Yeah, unless you bought a cuffling or something. I can't imagine... There's a zipper on the ice. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, look at that.
That is terrifying. I wish I could do that to my foreskin. Anyway. Jesus. Oh, God. My brain went to zipperhead. Anyway. What?
Racism is funny.
Well, no, I wasn't trying to be that. I was just like, oh yeah, that's a terrible thing that my brain went to. But
isn't that a racist term?
I think they called that Vietnamese folks because they would squash their heads with tanks or something.
Either Vietnamese or Koreans.
It could be either. I know it was some Asian something or other.
One of those two wars.
One of the two wars. That is terrifying. That is absolutely terrifying. Could you imagine doing that to somebody? Just let me get into your guts real quick, and then the zipper just appear. That would be a terrifying superpower.
It would be. You just
zipper.
Zip them open. Ooh,
Oh, there's a musical
a
note.
musical note.
I love how we both noticed that at the same exact
There's
time.
zippers down there.
Are there zippers?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't see any zippers. You're gonna drown before you get all those.
That would give me plenty of time because
I'm pretty sure if you drown, it's an insta-death, right?
I imagine so.
Dun 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 dun! Pink Moon! I thought the New Kong City ones were pink too.
They're a slightly lighter shade of pink.
Oh!
A lighter shade of pale, if you will.
A lighter shade of pale.
That's a song. It's a good song. Skip the light, Fandango.
Fandango, the movie service about buying tickets early with the weird trash bags that sing?
No, Grim Fandango, the video game.
I haven't played that.
It's good.
I don't even know what the fuck its playstyle is, actually.
It's a point-and-click adventure game.
Oh, fuck that noise.
You don't like point-and-clicks?
Not really.
I love...
I feel like you're doing very little.
Click.
But in my defense, my very first and pretty much only point-and-click game I ever played was fucking Five Nights at Freddy's.
No, that's not... That doesn't count.
That's a point-and-click game.
I mean like a point-and-click puzzle-like adventure.
I do not want to play Nancy Drew, thank you very much.
Like Monkey Island.
I never played Monkey Island. You were supposed to play it with me,
I
remember?
know, we need to do that. And the new one is really good, by the way.
Well, I don't have any... I feel like a lot of what we play together is like, you haven't played that? We're playing it. You know?
Yeah. I think I bought you the old first two Monkey Island games, didn't I?
I'm
pretty sure I bought them for you on Steam.
Don't know. I have a lot of games on Steam, Nathan. I have over 1,500.
And I'm pretty sure
I haven't played a lot of the games I own on Steam, actually. Even ones that people have bought me like years ago.
I kind of want to play that new Sons of the Forest.
I'm already playing it. Did you want to be in a series about it?
Potentially.
Okay, alright.
Is it good?
It's not a lot of fun as a solo player, but I can see how it's
was like that too.
very fun with friends. But I'm playing through it right now solo for the channel, and I like introduced the series as, hey, this is just because I want to play it now and my friends aren't ready to play it, but you know, I definitely want to play it, so here I am. It can support up to 8 people, I think, so you can definitely hop in on it when we do. It might be one of those ones that we won't like play unless we're all present though. So it won't be a Minecraft one. It'll be like everybody's there. But it's interesting enough to play by myself, but I don't want to like build a base and try to defend it or anything because I know that I'm just here for the story. You know what I mean? Apparently there's multiple endings too, but when they released the game, they released it with a notice like, hey, it isn't fully done. We wanted to release it fully done, but it was either do this or release it in 8 months. So we just released it in early access. We're going to add more things to the game, but the story of the game is done.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, you know what? I can live with that.
That's good.
The game is together. It's just missing a couple of the things they wanted to add to it. Like, I'm sure they wanted to add different guns, because right now, I've only found the pistol, but I know you can get a shotgun. And how much of the first one did you play?
Quite a bit. I never beat it, but I played a good bit of it.
Okay, the first one, you know, a lot of the weapons that you had were craftables, and like you could craft stronger weapons. A lot of what this one is just like you can craft a spear, but there's no like bone spears, right?
Yeah.
You can craft like a bow, but there's no stronger bows. You can craft arrows, but your stronger arrows are arrows that you find in like crates and stuff. It's I think the game like shifts you to be like, you need to find bullets and bombs and grenades and ammo and build all those things, because a stick with a bandage around it that's a spear is not going to help you very much.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit more realistic like that, I guess. Also, apparently I did something wrong in my playthrough. There's a mutated woman that wanders and like follows you around the island, and she freaked me out because she has 3 legs. And she constantly follows you around. And I hated her. She just kept popping up everywhere, so eventually I just fucking struck her down. And as soon as I got her down to the ground, like I saw like a revive thing on it, and I was like, what? And then I didn't revive her, and like she died Pretty much immediately after I realized, like, oh, you can revive this bitch? Why? And then, like, just going online, I see someone has given her a shotgun and a pistol, and, like, she can fight for you and shit. And I'm like, oh my god. And her name's Virginia, which I don't know if you know this, but the weird spider-looking bitches in the first game, that was their code name, and, like, the lore pieces they were named Virginias, the spider bitches with the 8 legs and whatnot. Also, there are a lot of different cannibals in this one, or mutants, I guess I'll say. And, like, no returners either. You got, like, your standard bitches, you got your normal cannibals, you got your weird creepy crawly fucks that are just really fast and kind of weak. You got something called a Slugsy now, which is just a giant fucking amalgamation of flesh that just blocks paths that you have to blow up with bombs.
I saw one that, like, looks like cat dog and it, like, flips upside down.
That is called John 2.0. I have not encountered one yet, but yes, they look terrifying. There's John 2.0s, there's babies still. I don't know if you ever fought babies, but the babies are like, it's a baby and it has like a full-grown human foot on it and just fucking kicks you in the face. Them fuckers used to hurt in the original. Also, in this one, I don't know if you had to deal a lot with armor in the first one, but man, if anything hits you in this one, it just takes all your fucking armor off. It doesn't even matter what it is. It sucks. But there's no armsies or like giant things. There's no cowmen, which are the big fat guys. There's no Virginias. They're just all like cannibal mutants that look, I guess, more realistic to what a cannibal mutant would look like, I guess is what I'll say.
Because I don't remember, I never beat it myself, but doesn't the end of the forest, you go into like a lab and all the mutants are like lab grown or something?
Yeah, they were all human experiments of some kind, so I don't think I got all of the lore from the first forest game, but the basic gist that I got from it was that there was a relic that these people found in the earth there, and the relic could bring people back to life, but it would require a sacrifice. So, a man's daughter died, and her name was Megan, and he was trying to find a way to bring her back, and I guess he was a billionaire or something like that, or, had a lot of money, and found this thing, or knew about this thing, and went through lengths and lengths to get her back alive. So, this huge research facility essentially grew just so they could bring this bitch back to life. But in the process of learning how to do it, they created all these other people, and the only way then they released them on the island, and they just started eating each other and grew stronger like that. But they'd have weird experiments like cowmen and armsies and babies and. Anyway, the way that your plane gets shot down in the first one, and your son goes missing by the red painted man.
Yeah.
The red painted man was collecting children because he needed children in order to save Megan. So you had to. I think, if I remember right, there was some read about it where some script in the some script in the game where it was like, if you try to take life from an adult, it lasts. It's not. It's like the Fountain of Youth and like Pirates of the Caribbean. Like you have to take from someone who has more time.
Yeah.
So naturally, he would just target planes and hope there were kids on board, I guess. Because I think he did it to Megan a few times, but every time that she came back, she was a little bit more fucked up. And that's the final boss of the game, is Megan, and a giant fucking three-legged thing comes out of her mouth when you fight her. I don't know if you ever got to that part.
No, I didn't.
She's pretty scary.
I didn't get much past just like building a fortress and fighting cannibals.
See, that's where Forest really like polarizes people. I feel like there's a lot of people who just treated it as a survival horror, and there weren't a lot of people that just tried to play through the story.
I mean, I kind of just treated it like a survival horror because.
I mean, it stands pretty firmly as a strong. With that, I think since the second one seems to be focused more so on the story aspect and more certainly the guns, I guess. I don't know. I hope... I haven't gotten through it all yet, but...
I don't know.
The first one ends with you either having to let your son die because, your son goes missing, and he's been used to revive Megan for the final time before you kill her. And you can either choose, at the ending, you go up to, like, the giant AA gun that shoots down the airplanes, and you can either choose to shoot down a plane and revive your son, essentially,
Right.
or you could choose to let the cycle end. So, the second one, you're led to believe that the second one, you are the kid of the dad of the first, and he chose to continue the cycle. So, I don't know. Who wants seaweed? Evil seaweed.
I feel like the whole, like, it was all evil science the whole time trope is one that annoys me in things.
I don't think it was evil science. I think they were really just trying to figure out what the fuck this machine did.
I just remember that it was like a big lab and there was like...
there's...
Because, like, I played Outlast recently. I don't know if you
That is evil science just for evil science
and
sake.
it was just like... The first, like, 80% of the game was good, and then that last part was like, well, this just is, like, lame now.
Well, yeah, I feel like horror games really fall... At least the first-person run-away, don't-fight kind of ones really fall apart in their second or third acts because of the, like... Oh, shit, we gotta pin this on something. Why is the scary monster the scary monster? Oh, it's because the Soviets invaded and...
Well, I feel like sometimes you don't need to explain. Like, sometimes a scary monster is better left unexplained.
For me, that only makes sense if it's like Eldritch Horror or an SCP or something like that.
I don't know. I like for a mystery to just be a mystery, and like
I kind of like it from the other angle, actually. I like it as like you are the scientist or something trying to figure out what the fuck this thing is. I like that angle much more than evil scientist. I played one last year the game was called Nebraska. So that was how I started it. It was a big joke to me. It was like, welcome to Nebraska, the game, not the state. And it was fucking Soviets invaded Nebraska. Sorry, that really scared me. Soviets invaded Nebraska and set up this like haunted house attraction. And then the game kind of explains it like, oh, we built this radio tower that would brainwash anyone within like 10 miles of it to think that their car ran out of gas, and then they have to come to our attraction because they're looking for respite from the cold,
Yeah.
And then they just kidnap them and do funny, stupid shit to them. And it was kind of dumb. The story didn't really make a lot of sense, and also so much of the story hinted on the notes. So like whenever like people or computer systems would talk to you, it would be like, I'm sure you read in that note that this was why I was doing this, but just to reiterate, this is why I'm doing this, and I hated it.
Yeah, maybe it's just like that I've been spoiled by things like Dark Souls, but like I appreciate a story that allows me to sort of come to my own conclusions, especially in like a horror game. Like I don't need to be
horror games won't shut the fuck up about their own farts, dude.
What's going on? Like sometimes I just want to be like, oh, well, this is what I think is going on.
I think the last horror game that I know of that's like a franchisable thing that did that is Huggy Wuggy, what's it called? Poppy Playtime, that's what it's called. That one kind of stands on its own as something, but I haven't played the second chapter of that because I heard it was really shitty.
But the whole, like, children's attraction that is scary trope is now one that I'm quite tired of. And it was never that
I
strong.
think it works. I think if it wasn't... I think the reason why it works for me is because it doesn't rely on an already established thing.
It just killed all of
it. Just doesn't... there's no IRL counterpart. Like, if Five Nights at Freddy's was instead like Five Nights at Chuck E. Cheese's, I don't think it would have been nearly as strong for me.
No, but like Five Nights at Freddy's, it was kind of gameplay wise that game is dog shit, but
at the time it was revolutionary for like psychological horror.
But like I can appreciate the concept, but then every subsequent version of those is just like, well, this was successful, so let's do almost the same thing.
Well, here's the thing about that: it was one guy, right? And he I think it became such a gigantic, popular thing that if he didn't churn one out every 6 months, they would just be at his throat.
No, I mean like at like Poppy's Playhouse or whatever.
Oh, you mean like every other one that
came?
I thought you meant like subsequent games of that.
The children's like attraction that is evil.
Right.
And
Okay, I got
kill
you.
That one guy had a lot of success with it, so we should do that as well. It's like,
well, that one guy,
man.
Scott Cawthon's fan base turned against him in the end anyway because he donated to some Republican thing.
Bad for him for that.
Well, the fans were like, we just wanted an apology. We didn't want you to quit. It's like, well, bitches, I'm quitting. Congratulations, you got exactly what you wanted.
Like, why do you have to apologize?
And then they immediately released fucking what's that last one they made? Oh, god damn it. Fazbear Entertainment or whatever.
I have never heard anything about it, so I don't know.
I don't know. It was the first Freddy game that wasn't made by Scott, and man, did it not get received very well. You're gonna die. Does it really just take a life from you instead? How are you supposed to get down here? Oh, it's Captain Toad. Run, Nathan, you're gonna die! Hi, Captain Toad. Swimming in this with his backpack is tough. I don't even know how I made it here. It probably dragged you all the way down. I found this moon, but you can have it. This man has no money.
Let's go swimming, Captain Toad.
That sounds sexual. You want to go swimming in my hot tub? There's nothing else down here.
Diving into his delicious asshole.
His forbidden chocolate fountain, if you will. Gotta get after that gamer gunk, you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
They took what?
I just hate the term gamer gunk.
Gamer gunk is apparently shit on your ass cheeks. Did you know that?
What it is.
Okay.
I just hate it.
Was that really all this was? Was just this environment and these bitches crying about a dress?
There's more, but it's pretty small. I mean, this is it.
Oh.
And there's only 33 moons.
Don't say only 33, because that's not an only, dude.
I mean,
you know how much? You know, there's like 30 fucking dragons or eggs or whatever in Spyro's like hub world areas, like all together. Like, oh yeah, you'll get like 25 here, not 25 in a fucking level. Holy shit!
I think New Donk City has like 100, so just strap in.
We're gonna be on New Donk City for like 4 fucking episodes.
City is huge.
I'm gonna fucking lose my virginity in New Donk City.
I hope I will. To Pauline.
Who the fuck would name a woman? Who would want to fuck a woman named Pauline?
Hey, have you seen her?
No, but like I'd be so worried about calling her Paul the whole time.
No, I've never.
Paul.
Like, jokes aside, I've never understood like attraction to fake women.
You'll have to be more specific. You're talking to a connoisseur. I'm kidding. No, what do you not get?
I just like. I don't know. I feel like
Go hit that pound.
I like. They're not real.
They don't know that.
But just like. It just seems weird to me to like jerk off to a girl from a video game because like it's not a real.
I think it is more about the fact of the attachment you feel to the character and less about because most of the time when you're jerking off, I'm using air quotes. Most of the time when you're jerking off to a character like that, it's like someone's really sexualized version of it, right?
Yeah.
It's not the character. You're not like jerking off to the character model, and if you are jerking off the character model, I am very afraid for you. But I don't know. I think it's more of like the. I think with that, it seems to me to be more like you're jerking off to like the personality of the character. Or you're more attracted to the personality of the character. I know that sounds so stupid, but that's what that's how I think about it. Not that, I've never done that. I joke about it a lot because I think it's hilarious, but I've never done that. So to hear people be like actually like super invested in like, oh dude, if I don't jerk off to Peach every fucking 24 hours, I like lose. I lose favor with my princess, with my queen, you know.
The queen. I know somebody we could ask, probably.
I don't want to ask him. That guy in particular that you're thinking of is actually there's a girl from Star Fox.
The
Stella?
blue furry chick?
Yes, or what is her name? He's a connoisseur. He literally made a rule in our Discord at one point that whatever her name was, it was her name, hentai connoisseur, and like he created a text channel that he told all of us to mute immediately, which I did because if that kind of a person tells you to mute something, you gotta do it. But he told us all to mute the channel, and it was just called his dungeon, his name in dungeon, and all he would post was naked pictures or like erotic pictures of that character.
Okay, here's a question. What the fuck?
Here's an answer. I don't know.
Why would you do that in a public...
I think it's just to solidify the fact
Discord
that you're a
server?
fucking idiot.
That's just so vile.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like a public server. It was just our friend group.
What? No, but I know...
But it was tolerated, which was the thing I was
public
weirded out
in the
by.
sense that you're sharing it with people that probably don't want it.
That's why he told us all to mute it. I think he just wanted some place where he could store it where it wasn't his computer so he wouldn't get questions.
Start your own... It's not difficult to start a Discord server with nobody in it but you.
Yeah, but the feds can get after that. You gotta have multiple people in there so it looks like everyone's idea, not just yours.
Well, probably the feds aren't that interested in seeing somebody jerk off to a blue furry. Like,
Oh, I don't know if he was recording videos of himself doing that. Actually, come to think of it, I haven't checked that channel since he told me to mute it.
I just mean like...
Actually, we can pull that channel up right now. You want to see it?
Sure.
Okay, here we go. I'm sure there's multiple other things in here. I'm literally inside Molly. Anyway, sorry. I like that one. We changed it. We renamed it to Gut Guy's Dungeon because he has left us. Hang on, let's scroll all the way to the top.
Guy.
Let's scroll all the way to the top. Oh, you like Gut Guy? I came up with that. I'm not ashamed of it. Let's see. Jesus Christ, this text channel is long. Holy fucking
Is
shit.
it literally just him posting porn?
Well, that and a couple other people being like, I found this, do you think it's funny? And I'm going, no, it's not this bitch porn. Sorry that I'm doing this during a boss fight. How many years of pictures am I I'm going back to 2019. Okay, then they pinged me 100 times in the channel. That's terrifying. Okay, it is now 2019 in April. He posted so many. He has like spurts. He's got like spurts of them. I am terrified. How am I still scrolling? Okay, alright.
I literally just don't understand.
Well, he's posted a whole text thread of Scooby-Doo fucking Velma.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, now that's the dog from, what's the blonde kid from Cartoon Network? Johnny Test dog fucking Johnny. What the fuck?
Wait a second. Whoa. What the fuck? Is this dude, like, bisexual?
I don't know. Okay, so a lot of it to begin with was just mildly, like, you know, I wouldn't say normal, but, like, not too far off the beaten path kind of shit. And then it really started going downhill with, like, Pokemon and furries and...
Bro.
I don't know. And it's all him. It's
like,
literally, there's like a couple posts from other people in this text chain, but it's literally all him. And this started in 2019 of April.
Get help, buddy. Like, you gotta stop.
I don't get
It
it.
gets to be a point where you gotta be like...
And to know, everybody, I will not be sharing any of the photos I just showed
You
Nathan.
gotta take a good hard look at yourself and be like...
I don't think that's the kind of person that takes a good hard look at themselves because they would get hard. I don't know. I don't know about you, but I personally, I've never felt attractive one moment in my entire goddamn life.
I know, I've never people really thought that I was.
So I couldn't imagine, like, looking at myself in the mirror and be like, yes, I would like to fuck myself.
You're no Buffalo Bill, is that what you're telling me?
I sure, whatever that means, sure.
You don't get that reference? Silence of the Lambs?
You know how long it's been since I've silenced a lamb, Nathan?
Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me.
Oh, that bit. I remember that more from...
Family Guy.
Yes, how'd you know?
I
I remember more of that from Family Guy, like Chris going, "Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me." The tiny Goombas are gonna take down the bigger Goombas. Also, you're dying.
I'm dying.
You're dying of anal cancer. Not a fun one, by the way.
I believe it.
But now I've made myself sad. Cheer me up, Nathan.
No, life is suffering, and you have to endure it.
Okay, John Wick 3.
I haven't seen that one.
No, the new one's coming out in March. Ah, it's March! Holy shit!
I've seen the first two, but I haven't seen the
The third one's good, too. You should watch all of them.
I should. You know what? This is going to be controversial.
Don't even fucking shit on John Wick.
No, I'm not John Wick. I just don't like Keanu Reeves that much. I know that's controversial because
How
everybody.
could you?
The problem is that he's a bad actor. Sorry, everybody. He's just not good.
I'm grimacing like you punched me in the stomach.
It's not good. Like, I'm sure he's a fine person.
He's a great person.
He's just not a good actor.
Well, I think that's why he doesn't have very many voice lines in the John Wick films. I think that's what caters to his strength. I didn't necessarily really like him in like The Matrix or anything, but his modern day versions I like a lot.
Like,
Oh, we're going to the lean dimension.
did you ever see Bram Stoker's Dracula?
No.
It's a great movie, except for,
Oh, this is how you get up
Yeah.
there.
except for the part, like, except for him, and then he's just like awful.
Well, checkpoint yourself at least. Now you can leave. Oh, I don't like that the hat spaceship shows up there when you're there.
That is weird.
Yeah, that is very strange. Okay, I can forgive you for not liking Keanu Reeves. I'm not gonna fucking die on a hill about that. If you don't like him, you don't like him.
It's
I like
like-
him.
Like, I don't. It's not that I don't like him as a person.
No, I like it.
I
I like his.
Like,
I like John Wick at
he's-
least.
No, I like John Wick too. But, like, yeah, like you said, he doesn't really talk much, so
Yeah.
there's not much time for him to, like, suck. But if you give him time to actually act, he really isn't, like, he's not that good, I don't think, in my opinion.
I didn't necessarily see. Okay, well, I can't say that. Because I can't say that it's entirely his fault, but I really fucking hated Cyberpunk. And it's because when it released, that was the last game I had pre-ordered, right? Cyberpunk was the very final game I ever pre-ordered because it was such a shit show when it released.
I played it,
and man,
like,
did I just lose all kinds of faith in it.
I played it, like, years after, and it was alright.
I'm sure it is alright, but I can't recover from the tainted version that I played.
No, I don't blame you,
I just cannot. So, okay, bye. Let's swim together, he says. Where are you going? Oh, it's down there. Why didn't you just go on the path?
I fell off, so I just figured.
You
that
fucking sure did, Nathan.
I might as well.
You poser. Not liking Keanu Reeves. Everyone likes Keanu Reeves!
He's just not a very good actor.
I just slapped him.
I'm
Repeatedly.
bleeding. My tooth has fallen out.
Wow, you're even a better actor than Keanu Reeves.
To be fair, that's probably how I would actually act if my tooth was knocked out. I'd be like,
Oh, fuck, my tooth.
Shit,
Well,
my tooth.
considering you went... Have you ever told the story? Yeah, you did. You did in Luigi's Mansion of you breaking your nose and then going back in the forest to reset it.
yeah,
Yeah.
hurt like a motherfucker.
Ever had anything? I have not had anything nearly as terrible. I mean,
Right?
my brother fucking broke my finger in the screen door one time, but that's like probably the worst thing I've ever done.
I don't know if I told you this. I broke my nose like again recently.
What? How?
I was forging somebody's Christmas present, and it came out of my tongs, and it hit me. It flew up and hit me in the face. It was heavy because I was making the blade of a knife. And it hit me in the face, and not only did it burn a giant gash in my whole face, it's healed up.
I was gonna say, I don't
really
see
well,
anything.
Thankfully, I think it, like if you look at me at certain angles, you can still see the scar. But anyway, and also it broke it. I could just feel it. You know.
Ooh, did you do anything about it?
No.
You fucking idiot. You didn't reset it or anything?
It didn't break like that.
Oh, it just broke like
yeah.
cracked down. Okay. A successful repair job. You didn't have to do that, but thank you so much. Yeah, I had to. I needed that moon. I needed that mussy.
Baby.
I needed that goddamn mussy.
Talk about hot, man.
You'd bang that?
Mm-mm.
I wouldn't want to bang that because I don't know if that dress is real or if it's scales.
I've got a thing for mermaids.
Do you really? That's just because you're a sailor at heart, you fucking jackass.
I do.
Nathan would willingly go into the waters of the sirens.
I would.
He'd be one of the fuckers in the Odyssey that would be lost in that part. 100%. Where'd our strong man go? Oh, he willingly jumped into the river.
Yep.
We didn't have enough wax for his ears, Oedipus, so we had to fucking jump him in. Odysseus, I said Oedipus.
Oedipus. Different guy.
Wrong dude. They had a lot of weird names back then.
Oedipus was the guy.
That first motherfucker, I know.
Sex with his mom.
He was the first motherfucker, I know. Wouldn't you want to be the first motherfucker?
No.
I love that after he realized he had been fucking his mom the whole time and had children with his mom, he not only killed his kids, but ripped his eyes out. That is just...
A reasonable, I feel like...
You don't look like you're dressed for swimming. How very disappointing. Well, you better go...
A reasonable way to react, I think.
What? I've been fucking my mom and I have incest children, so I need to rip my eyes out?
Yeah. Like, what else do you really do?
What is that? Oh, you can buy a moon in every single one
Yeah.
for... Ah, I didn't know that.
Kind of a
Shopping.
cheap, lame one, but I figured it's for...
Well, it's still one. Oh, is that their sticker?
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. But you better buy the outfit so you can get into the dress. Change now. You'll be wearing the swimwear out. Okay. I think it's the lips on these fish.
You got a fuck mouth.
No, well, I was gonna say fuck doll mouth. You know, the
Yeah.
blow up dolls.
Yeah. That's looking good, Mario.
Yeah, Mario, you're looking like a stud. I wish the outfits gave you a little bit of a modifier or something, like you could breathe a little longer underwater or something.
That would be cool.
But no, nothing cosmetic can last.
There is one that you can get at the end of the game that turns you into a skeleton.
Why would you want to do that? Mario's fat. He can't be a skeleton. His skeleton would be
The
big
weird thing though
boned.
is that Mario's skeleton also has the Mario nose.
What?
The skeleton has a Mario nose. But the big bulbous nose, I don't know.
I feel underdressed. Wait, is that the dress?
That's the mannequin that the dress was on.
Oh, okay, I was going to
But
say, that is going to be skimpy.
Well, I'd like to see Peach in that.
I think a lot of people would like to see Peach in that.
It's probably really hard to come across Princess Peachborn. I bet you can't find it anywhere.
I really hope that's sarcasm, buddy.
Yes.
I really hope that's sarcasm.
fully believe that
Because
a
there's
lot of it out
absolutely
there.
no way in the world you've gone your entire life without seeing a piece of something like that. Have I told you the story about, like, kids in our high school, or I guess it was our middle school? There's a zipper down there.
Where?
On the bottom wall,
Oh, I
right
got
there.
that one.
Oh, okay, I didn't know. Yeah, no, they would, like, play this, whatever the snowboarding GameCube Mario was, because in that one, Peach wore short shorts, and they had a freeform camera in that game, so you could zoom up on her ass and, like, only look at her ass the whole race. Did I ever tell you that? I guess I haven't.
No, I've never
Yeah, there was a sect of people that would... I mean, I tried to take the blur off of Sims because I was curious, but I never went to know sniffing Peach's ass lengths to do it.
Can you take the word off the Sim?
Not in Sims 2 on the PlayStation. But I tried really hard when I was a fertile young man. What?
I think that's funny.
Yeah, no, I went through incredible lengths to be like, I want to see what the fuck's under that blur. I wasn't even interested in, like, the woohoo thing or nothing. I was only interested in, like, what is under that blur in the shower? What the fuck is that? I don't get it. But there you go. Don't let your 12-year-old sons play Sims. They're only gonna... I don't like that you're jumping off a snorkel cap. That's kind of terrifying.
There's something up there, though, and I don't know.
There absolutely was. Can you jump with a cheep cheep? Can you jump with a chomp chomp? I feel like I'm reciting Dr. Seuss.
Picking up words now.
What, a chomp chomp? Oh, a chain chomp.
Chain chomp.
Ah, well, you know what? I got half right. And that's all that matters. In England, I'd be passing.
England's not real.
Oh, yeah? What are you going to tell me next? The Queen's not real either? Oh, wait! Was that too mean?
She's a very real corpse.
Yeah.
It happens to all of us, you know? I don't know why it's a big deal. Everybody dies.
Well, the thing I don't get is, I don't know why there's still such a giant, like, contention point. Like, they don't do anything in state whatsoever for they're just figureheads. No, they're not even figureheads, they're just like political celebrities.
Yeah.
They're nothing more than that. Did you get that one? I guess not. On the lake shore. Perfect. Oh wow, a giant coin. That looks like the kind of coins that are like in the asshole who's got the fanny pack with the coin slot thing.
Yeah.
That is, you beat up a kid that was running to the arcade. Did you enjoy the water plaza? No, I don't think I did. Zipper? Such a weird trope.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't like this world very much, and I'm not all that excited about trying to get all the moons either, so we might...
Well, you might as well just fucking do it. How many more do we got?
We have 11.
Okay, so how many do you think are locked behind Invisible Door A?
Probably...
The last couple there?
Yeah.
So 26 to 33, so there's probably 3 that you... Wanna buy a hint? Thanks, I've marked it on your map. It's far as fuck away, so you have to go all the way there and come back. You can't do that, it's gonna make you give the same hint again, remember? Okay, I'm wrong.
Where the hell is that?
That's beyond the fucking garden wall.
I was gonna buy all the hints because I can't...
Bro, take your fucking Roomba and get me the fuck out of here. Dory the Aquatic Buddy! Why is his name Dory?
Dory?
Yeah, that's what the brochure says his name is. It's Dory, see? Dory the Aquatic Buddy.
Oh. Show enough.
Show enough.
Show enough!
Couldn't
Okay,
find
so
any
we got four moons left here.
4 moons.
I guess we can swing that.
Well, 4 moons, and then that'll probably take us to the end of the episode. Perfect timing. The lake shall only be known as one off episode in a series of multiple one-off
And the
episodes.
forest will be more.
The
It's
forest
big.
will be dozens upon dozens.
Oh, a seed.
Oh, is that the... Oh, okay. Is that the seed?
Faith of a mustard seed. Pick it up, Mario.
Where do we go with it? Oh, there's your last... There's your last few coins. Oh, okay, maybe not your last few, but... You're missing another sect of them, but you're pretty close. Where do you take the seed?
I'm guessing there's going to be something at the end of this.
How did we miss that before? Oh, I guess we were cheap. Were we cheap before when we came through here?
Well, it probably didn't show up until
Until you went through it the first
we
time.
beat the bunny, yeah.
I don't know if it'd be down there. Those things would kick your ass, wouldn't they?
The other side just had a chest, so I think it would almost have to be. I don't know where the hell to take this, actually.
You're swimming with the fishes now.
Oh, my seed!
Oh no, my seed! Where the fuck do you take that?
Where do I go with this?
You take it all the way back to the sand area.
That would be funny.
Would it be? I don't think it would be.
I have to take it through that painting. And then jump
Oh,
down.
you know what? There's some practicality to that then, I guess.
However, I do not think that is the answer.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay, so this is the moon that was down in this tunnel, because it's showing that I'm holding it, so
Correctamundo.
I have to find out where the hell to go with it.
Also, you need to stop killing cheap sheeps with it. And also, you're about to run out of air.
Oh, I'll just hit this flag and we'll be Gucci.
Gucci, Monica.
Alright, you seed.
Quit calling it that.
It is a seed. It's a big little golden acorn.
Yeah, it is. It's a little baby golden acorn. Where the fuck do you take that thing?
Somebody help me with this golden acorn. I don't know where to go.
Are you sure it's not down in there?
I guess I'm not 100% sure, but I wouldn't have thought so.
Well, you said the other side only had a chest, and honestly, I don't remember. I don't remember a lot when I'm not playing the game.
I just don't remember having seen a pod here.
It's all a big joke. Was there one like in the plaza area?
That was where I was gonna head next.
Well, that would be the only place that makes sense to me. Unless you give it to Dory. Which that wouldn't really make a lot of sense. Hop, hop, hop.
Oh, that's one. We'll bring her a fish to look at.
A cheap?
Yeah.
Mmm. She's a mermaid and she's fascinated with cheeps. Probably the most, like, normal fucking fish in this universe.
Yeah, just swim down there and go look at one, dummy.
Yeah, you fucking Neanderthal. You nitwit.
Oh!
Aha! There it is.
I missed.
You sure fucking did. And then she immediately started crying. I lost my seat in the spiky tunnel.
Well, there it is.
It feels good to make things grow. Okay, alright, mermaid lady. Calm the fuck down.
I'll tell you something, she makes it grow alright.
Yeah, mister. I wouldn't fuck a cartoon character. Fucking heretic. You literal fucking dog.
It's funny to make jokes about wanting to have sex with a fish woman, but, like, the idea of actually, like, jerking off...
It's funny to make jokes about this thing that I'm actively despising, but...
Like, the reality of
Jump
a
in there.
world where, like... That's something people do. Not that, but, like, what you showed me from that Discord server, it's like...
I showed you like 5 things, and they were at the beginning. That was not at the height of the crazy. We had one fella in there for a while that would like also contribute to the vault of terrible shit, and he would post pictures of like the Wendy's mascot, but she was in a diaper full of her own shit, and like she would be like, "Oh, you want to change my diaper?" It's really fucking disgusting.
I despise the human race.
I do as well, but for different reasons. It's always the fat fucks that I find are the ones that are very mean to me and also have the grossest tastes.
Yeah, well, that's because they can't get actual women, so they use porn as a coping mechanism, and then it fucks with them because they have to start looking at weirder and weirder shit.
Yeah, to get the same kind of edge, yeah.
And then,
And then it's just all downhill from there. Nathan's cracked the code, everybody. How the fuck were you supposed to know that that was one?
Yeah, no kidding.
Literally, though. I didn't see a glimmer or anything. Maybe because the cheeps were circling it? So much of this is detective work, I feel like a police cop, like a New York detective wouldn't find most of this shit.
Yeah, some of
Not to say that they're at the peak of their discipline or anything, but just to say that the one in there is because the plant needs to grow, which I don't know how long that takes. Why are you warping?
There's one right here.
Oh, okay. I thought you were trying to leave. I was like, bro, just wait for the acorn to grow. What's wrong with you? Just wait for that little nut to spot. You also need to find 3 more coins here.
It's true.
Which God even knows where the fuck they are.
I'm going to assume it's probably this picture.
Take a picture of the hint area. What? Oh, screenshot it so you can look at it later.
It's an extra rib is the hint.
Okay, and
So I think that's basically that one.
that one exists in a different area.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself. Yeah, that's got to be the
So
picture.
that doesn't even count. So.
Oh, they're named Talkatus. That's funny. I like that.
Thanks for wasting my time.
You're the one who did it!
Oh, I was talking to the game.
Oh. So we got 3 coins left and we can get the... Well, at least go in there and get the sticker. Actually, what else is left in there?
A sticker and another little figurine.
Nah, just get the sticker. Wow, was it this one? Thank you very
I'd like
much.
to get everything, but I don't know where the last coins are, and I hate this.
Yeah, and it's literally just like a stripe. This place is a little uninspired, I'll say.
Yeah, I did tell you.
Yeah, you did. You sure did. Woohoo! It's me, Mario.
We'll mix it up.
It's me, Mario the Rancheros. Rancheros Cowboy Mario.
Bandito.
No,
Mario.
you can't be a bandito. I do like banditos, though. Banditos are a fun trope. Except banditos always show up and they're always terrible at what they do. Which makes me not like them.
How long does this take to grow?
Well, I guess we can just come back because we're not going to come back anyway.
Yeah.
Fuck it, Doc. What's next anyway?
Let's skedaddle.
Well, what's next is the end of the episode, actually.
I'm sick of this world.
Fuck this
And
lake!
I'm so tired of the lake in Mario.
Huh?
That's me making a joke about wanting to commit suicide. I said I'm sick of this world.
Oh.
And then I said I'm also sick of this lake in Mario.
Oh, okay. I'm tired. Sorry. How many moons do we need?
We're already a fifth of the way there.
Don't say it like that. Be a fifth of the way to suicide is what you really mean to say. How the
Well,
fuck do we have
101.
100? Oh my god. We're not a fifth of the way there, we're an eighth of the way there. Don't you fucking
we're a fifth
sugarcoat
of the
this.
way to the secret ending.
Oh yeah, because everything's gotta have a secret ending. We can reach the Wooded Kingdom now. Maybe Bowser's there. Well, that's probably why it's the longest kingdom.
I just want to see how many stars there are here, because I know there's a lot.
You mean moons?
Yes.
See, stars would make too much sense. Where's the other sticker?
Oh,
Oh,
it is.
there it is. There it is. There it is. High in the sky, I can go so high. Reading rainbow.
Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look.
It's in a book. Reading rainbow.
I can go anywhere. Take a look. In a book.
Reading rainbow. I don't know why. I don't know why that made me laugh.
Oh, LeVar Burton. You're such a guy.
You precious motherfucker. Let me tell you, man. One of these days, I'm just gonna release a NoNoNoah musical, and it'll just be shit like that.
Singing your Anglo song.
Well, just anything and everything, like random songs break out. How is this the Wooded Kingdom if it's got technology in it?
This one's a cool one.
Yeah, but they named it wrong. Then it should be called the Tech Wood
The
area.
music here is really cool too.
Ooh, lumberjack robots. All right, look and see how many moons are here.
Only 54, not as many.
Don't say only.
Not as many as that. I thought there would be more, to be honest.
Don't say only. God.
You know, it was like literally I had beat this game before I realized that you can fall down like here.
What? Oh,
There's like a whole other like world down here off the map.
the deep woods. Motherfucker, it's long and hard down here. What is that?
That's a big pot for you to grow a really big plant. There's also a T-Rex down here.
Well, naturally, this would definitely be where a T-Rex would thrive with
But
no
he's
food
like
and
not
no
a
light.
sleeping T-Rex. He's a big angry one that tries to eat you.
I think anytime you see those fossilized blocks that you keep passing, that's probably a telltale sign of the fucking... Oh, they're bolts. Oh, there's 100 of them. That must mean there's 2 outfits.
Yeah.
He's coming.
One of them's really cool. It's
The
like
screen is shaking. He's there! He's got a bowler hat on! It's the Robinson's T-Rex. What the fuck?
Bye, idiot. What a dummy.
Did the T-Rex just commit suicide?
Sure did.
What the fuck?
Let's become a Christmas tree.
Okay, this is happening. Get that moon, boy. Get that moon.
These ones are a cool color.
Yeah, I much prefer those over the rosé pink.
Yeah.
Beneath the roots of the moving tree.
Alright, we can be done with this.
Well, we're at 55. We should probably stop.
Yeah.
Alright, everybody. We're going to take our sombrero asses out of here. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Let's take a picture of Mario.
Why? Because he's scared?
Yeah.
He looks like he's spookied. Go back to smear. I love that shit.
It's good.
Dude, that's such a good fucking jump scare reaction like image. Goodbye, Mario. You're gonna get fucking destroyed.
Have a good picture. Make that the thumbnail of this video.
I don't know about that one.
Why?
We can shoot all of our own, but I don't know about that one. That one was... that one might be the one for the next one then.
Maybe.
Because this environment would be the next one.
Yeah.
I'd have to find a picture of that fucking T-Rex and put it behind you.
Yeah. I could probably do that, actually.
Alright, Nathan's gonna make the thumbnail for the next episode.
Hey, dummy. Turn around, idiot.
Hey, you big, egregious bastard. Good luck. Oh my god!
Is that good?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I like that.
Alright, Nathan, you're gonna have to start taking all the thumbnails from this moment on for this episode, for this series. That's fucking awesome. Jesus Christ. Alright, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
Alright.
Alright, see you later. Bye!
Bye.